From her Tate County sweet potato fields to the United States Senate's Agriculture Committee, Anna Rhinewalt answered the call as Mississippi's voice of agriculture on this day to tell her farm story.
Chairman Bozeman, Ranking Member Klobuchar, and other distinguished members of this committee, thank you for inviting me today to testify about the current state of our farm economy.
Even though her testimony lasted only a few minutes, the impact of her words could have a huge impact on Mississippi's and our nation's farm climate. That's why it's important to make each word count. Leading up to this moment, Rhinewalt met with several members and staff of Mississippi's delegation, including her own Congressman, Representative Trent Kelly, and Senator Sidney Hyde-Smith, who asked questions in the committee meeting. American Farm Bureau staff also offered their guidance on what to expect.
I think when you're telling the truth, it's easy. It's an easy story to tell.
In 2025, Rhinewalt's story, like many other farmers, is a difficult one. Input costs, including equipment and supplies, are high. Wage rates continue to climb, while the market rates on commodities are stagnant or even in decline. Add in mountains of new regulations surrounding labor, and you understand why a new farm bill is desperately needed to ease tensions across rural Mississippi and America.
I hope my testimony today has provoked a sense of urgency. This situation is playing out in families all across our country. I ask that you assess the ramifications of the loss of food production from within our borders. Food grown and raised domestically is safer, of a higher quality, and it is most importantly a matter of national security. We are so close to losing the American farm.
Even though she admits nerves leading up to the committee meeting, Rhinewalt says the experience was a good one overall. She believes her voice was heard by the senators on the committee.
There was bipartisan agreement today that we definitely have an issue with ag labor in America and we need to respond to that. So it was really encouraging, and I look forward to see if any progress is made.
Rhinewalt encourages all Farm Bureau members to be ready to be a voice for Mississippi agriculture and go above and beyond, even if you don't think you can.
Just always be willing to tell your story. I think a lot of times the problems we deal with, people, it's not that they're unwilling to help us, they just don't know. I did not think that I would be the person. It was really out of my comfort zone to participate in something like this, but already had some thoughts about, I don't think this would be so hard in the future.